When it comes to your mental, physical, and financial well-being, there will always be someone doing better than you. But I have 5 lifestyle hacks to show you to help you thrive in the new year. You can implement them today to speed up your improvement. Things like going to the gym, reading, and journaling are all necessary for improving your life. But they take time. And when everyone is doing the same thing, doesn't that just make you normal? What you need is a small set of lifestyle changes. Here's what I suggest. Number 1, triple the amount of information you consume with a strategy called time compounding. A person who reads will always outperform one who doesn't. However, finding the time to sit down and read can be challenging. So I'm going to show you how to fix this with a simple trick. First, you will want to replace reading books with listening to audiobooks. Then, you will want to compound your time by listening to books while doing activities that don't require your immediate attention. This can be anything from getting ready in the morning, commuting to and from work, cleaning your room, cooking your food, doing basic exercises, or preparing to go to bed. I also want you to increase the speed of story narration to 2 times the normal speed. This will feel unnatural at first, but you will quickly adapt. You see, the average audiobook is around 10 hours long. If you listen to this at 2 times the normal speed, you only need to invest 2 hours a day to consume 3 books a week. This is 3 times more than the average Fortune 500 CEO. And for those who think listening to a book might hurt retention, some studies have found that listening to books is better for improving retention. This is because audiobooks stimulate memory and thinking skills to a higher degree by encouraging more imagination and visualization. 2. Eliminate doom scrolling with the stop technique. When you open social media, it's only a matter of time before you end up doom scrolling for hours on end. In fact, one study found that the average American spends 3.5 hours every single night on their phone. But with my stop technique, you can cut it out immediately. To do this, you will first start by putting time restrictions on social media apps on your phone. That way, when you are 30 minutes into your doom scroll, your phone will automatically remind you to stop what you're doing. Next, you will want to take 5 deep breaths to relax your body's central nervous system. This will put you in the moment, so you are in control of your actions. Now, I want you to observe how you feel now that you have more oxygen in your body. And finally, I want you to proceed by putting down your phone and going to grab a glass of water. Over time, this technique will reprogram your brain to stop doom scrolling in its tracks. This will save you time, not to mention improve your sleep, and of course, put you ahead of everyone else. 3. Minimize stress by planning ahead. Most people operate in a reactive state, while the best of us live in a proactive state and are ready for anything. For example, while most people don't even know what they're going to have for dinner today, there are many of us who are planning out our goals for the week, month, or year. We do this through a systematic form of goal setting, known as the SMART technique, which stands for specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound. Just sit down, think of a time span, and start planning. Because you see, the key to success in life is to prepare for every possible outcome. Let's say you're going on a date. You can go in unprepared with nothing to say, or you can go in with answers, ready for the big questions that get asked, like, what do you want to do with your life? Instead, you will be ready to not only lay out the next week, but also the next year. You can even get details of what you want your legacy to be when you're gone. And the reason I emphasize planning ahead for after you're gone is because it is so important to focus on your legacy and what you leave behind for loved ones. 4. Leverage artificial intelligence to maximize productivity. AI is changing the world, and while some are turning a blind eye to it, others are about to make history by using it to pursue success. According to research, 84% of C-level executives believe they need to adapt and leverage AI for their future growth and success. But artificial intelligence isn't just limited to business. Not at all. I use it every day in my personal life as well. So here are 5 ways I use artificial intelligence daily, and you should as well. First, I use Evolve AI whenever I need to create a workout routine or a meal plan based on my fitness goals to help conserve my mental energy. Second, whenever I want to learn about a new topic, I use Perplexity to find high-quality and reputable articles on the topic that I need. This saves me time and ensures that I'm learning exactly what I need to know. Third, I plug all of my journal entries into ChatGPT. I then ask it to process my information and give me tips to improve my way of thinking. This automates my process to find flaws in the way that I think. Fourth, I use Siri on my phone to jot down notes no matter the topic, so I can quickly capture anything that comes to mind. And finally, I signed up for a variety of daily artificial intelligence email lists, such as The Rundown, so I can automate the process of keeping up with the industry and finding new ways to implement it into my life. Okay, now for the 5th and final habit. To me, this is the most important hack on this list. This last tip could change everything. Okay, here it is. You can triple your confidence overnight with a rubber band. I want you to listen to my words very carefully. The most important thing you need for attracting people and improving your life is confidence. But do you want to know what's going to kill your confidence faster than anything else? Negative self-talk. According to Psychology Today, 80% of the average person's thoughts are negative. But all of that can be changed with a rubber band. First, I want you to grab a standard rubber band and wrap it around your wrist. It should be loose enough that it doesn't cut your circulation. Next, the next time you have a negative self-thought about yourself, I want you to pull the rubber band away from your wrist. Let go and let it snap back against your wrist. Habits are formed with a cue, a craving, a response, a reward. But here, we are replacing the reward with punishment. Over time, you will rewrite your brain to associate that habit with the negative experience of pain. Every single time you snap that rubber band. So the next time you are down in yourself, use this technique to break that habit. Because as Henry Ford once said, those who say they can and those who say they can't are usually both right. And that's it. If you implement these 5 daily changes and systems into your life, it's only a matter of time before you start improving. Remember, you just have to become 1% better every single day. Let's keep on improving together. See you next time, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.